Hello everyone. Today on my van life adventures, I have found myself in the beautiful state of Massachusetts, specifically in the historic town of Salem, which is where the Salem Witch Trials took place. And we'll get more into that later. I just arrived here a few moments ago and I found my place for the night. We're gonna be doing some stealth camping here in the city. But the plan for this video is to not only explore this town, but explore a little bit of the dark history of this town. And of course, do all the touristy fall festivities that this town has to offer, because they go all out for the Halloween theme here. And I think Millie and I are gonna be hanging around here for a couple of days, so it should be a fun video, so make sure to follow along. But my #1 priority right now is to find a bathroom, because I have gotta go so bad. Millie found a friend. Hi, buddy. Wow. You scared, Millie? You don't know what to think of these guys? Millie is not having these mannequins. She's really scared of this one specifically. I mean, rightfully so though. Look at that face. Sheesh. I love it though. Oh, it's the best time of the year. That feels so much better. And that, my friends, is how I use the restroom on the road. So it looks like there's some sort of like festival or something happening here, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna check that out. Okay, I need this. I want this so bad. How much is this? Oh, that's got some weight to it. That would be so cool. I bet that would be super warm. Oh my gosh. Millie and I had to stop and take a break because she's just getting a little too anxious. Hi, Millie. I was talking to a local and they said that this is one of the most popular years in Salem. They're predicting over 1 million tourists in the month of October here, which is crazy. But something I forgot about, you know, this place had the Salem Witch Trials, obviously, but also the movie Hocus Pocus, the classic Halloween Disney Channel original, I think it's Disney Channel original, film, was filmed here, a good portion of it. So maybe we can go adventure around and see some of the filming locations tomorrow. Oh gosh, really? The sun is finally starting to set too. I can't get a sentence out. I love you. Now there's a lot of things I want to do here that I probably can't film, like go to the Salem Witch Museum. That would be really cool to see. There's also a pirate museum that I want to go to. And usually you can't film those locations, but I'm definitely going to do those tomorrow. But I'm thinking tomorrow, we'll wake up early, get a nice parking spot right in downtown Salem so we don't have to walk half a mile to come be a part of the festivities. And maybe we can go around and see all the filming locations for Hocus Pocus and learn a little bit more about the history of this place, because there's a lot of it. Come on, up. Whew. Well, folks, to be honest, I am beat. I walked so much today, but it's okay. Millie and I needed it. We did a lot of driving today too. So what I'm thinking about doing is setting up my PC, playing some classic hardcore WoW, and watching Hocus Pocus. And if you haven't seen Hocus Pocus yet, please watch it. It is a fall Halloween classic and you need to watch it. So I think I'm gonna cozy up for the rest of the night because I deserve it, you know. It's dinner time, Millie. Eat up. Love you.
Elijah, pass this to my sister Emily. Hey, but look, they conjure. Oh God, the woods!
Okay, so my internet keeps going out and I suspect it's because Starlink is pointing straight at a tree. Let's look. All right, so there's Starlink and it's pointing, you guys can't even see it. You guys can't see it, but Starlink is pointing directly at a tree. So I'm gonna move further down the lot here. There's a few spaces, like maybe 100 feet this way, that don't have trees right up against the parking lot. So maybe we'll get better signal there. Let's find out. And because I'm only moving a short distance, I'm actually gonna leave this all set up so I don't have to set it up again. Okay, that was a success. Well, check it out. Everything stayed in place. And if you're wondering how Starlink didn't fall while I was driving there, the legs are actually pinned up under my solar panels. And because I only moved like 100 feet, I wasn't too worried about it falling off or anything like that. All right, let's get back to the cozy vibes. Okay, this is pretty cool. I'm watching the movie and me and Millie were just walking in this park earlier today. That is so cool.
Boys, witch hunters, observe and brew the potion and suck the lives out of the children of Salem before
To end, so I could be reunited with my family. But Winifred's curse is protected by magic.
Let's go. Come on. Good morning, folks. It's about 7 a.m. and I woke up early because I wanted to find a spot closer to downtown this morning to park while I go explore the town. Yesterday when I got here, there were just so many people. Every single spot was filled up, so I could not park anywhere close to downtown. So I'm gonna head in this morning, try to find a place close by, grab a spot, go hit up a coffee shop, and get into today's adventures. I'll be back, Millie. Okay, let's get some coffee and start our day. Can you guys do an iced decaf?
Yeah. Anything else for you?
That is it.
Sure.
Awesome, thank you so much. You too. Dang, that's some good coffee. Hi, Millie. Okay, so the plan for today's adventures, I want to hit up that witch museum, possibly the pirate museum, and just explore a little bit more about the town. And that witch museum that I want to go to books up quick. So I need to go ahead and book me a ticket. Oh my gosh, it is only 8 a.m. and the witch museum only allows same day ticket purchases for the museum. And you have to book them online. And it's only 8 a.m. and they are booked out all the way to 5:45 p.m. Holy crap. Okay, I better book this. Man, it is such a beautiful day today. It is nice and sunny. Look at the sun coming through this window right here. I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but I have this awesome window right here that lets in so much light. Really opens up the space, but the sun raking through onto my countertops. It's a freaking cozy morning. Hey Millie, you ready to go on a walk around town? Let's get some street shoes on and go for a little walk. How about that? You can't bring the toy in the city, girl. Drop it. Drop it. All right, we got our tickets for the museum. Now let's go cruise around the town, see what we can get into. Wait a second. This theater is playing Halloween Hocus Pocus, Friday the 13th, the new Exorcist film. Holy crap, that's so cool. So, Salem, Massachusetts, the city or town that the historic Salem Witch Trials took place. And I actually just learned about this event last night. I always thought it was just, you know, the hanging of witches, but it is so much deeper than that. And I'm still learning, so I don't have all the details, but from my understanding, this event took place in, I think, 1692, and apparently a bunch of kids in this town started having like fits. They were moving weird, acting weird, and they were diagnosed by a doctor that they had something evil in them. And when they asked the girls who were to blame for this, these children quite literally pointed at random people and accused random, supposedly innocent people of indulging in witchcraft. And you have to understand, at this time period, people believed in witchcraft very, very heavily. That sort of stuff was no joke. And blaming someone of that is not just a casual accusation. So when these children blamed these adult women of witchcraft, the whole entire town turned against them, leading to public uproar and chaos. And after that, more children started acting similarly, and more people in the town started getting blamed for witchcraft. And this all led to many, many hangings of potentially very innocent people, because there was no real proper investigation on this event. People just took these children's word for it without any sort of evidence or proof that witchcraft was even happening. But because the claim at the time was so severe, they took it as that. And that's the general gist of it all. There's so much more. And it might be one of the greatest American cover-ups, because when it all started settling down and people started realizing, wait, we're literally hanging and killing people without any sort of proof or evidence that witchcraft is even happening. The government started erasing their trail, destroying documents, destroying books, any sort of proof that the Salem Witch Trials even happened. And at this point, while we do know that the Salem Witch Trials happened in the town of Salem, we don't know exactly where in the town of Salem it happened, because they erased all of the documents about the event, which is so crazy to me. This whole time, I thought the Salem Witch Trials was some sort of spooky event that happened here in this town, but no, it was this super sad and unfortunate event that happened in this town. Crazy, absolutely crazy to think about. But I'm sure I'll learn more about that later when I go to the Witch Museum at 5:45 today. But there is a Salem Witch Trial memorial here that I want to go check out. Okay, I was right. In 1692, nearly 200 people in Salem were accused of witchcraft. 20 of the accused were tried and executed, victims of fear, superstition, and a court system that failed to protect them. This memorial was created to honor the memory of these 20 victims and to remind us of the enduring lessons of human rights learned from the tragedy of the witch trials. And to my understanding, this isn't where the hangings took place. It's just a memorial for the event. And it's nestled in this cemetery here in the middle of town. Elizabeth Howe hanged July 19th, 1692. Sarah Good hanged July 19th, 1692. So I decided to stop and get some breakfast. But this is a cute little spot right in the middle of town. Hi, Millie. Could I get the hash stuffed grilled cheese?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Wow, this looks incredible. Let's dig in. Wow, that is amazing. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm glad I sat down when I did, because there are so many more people here now. The streets are slammed now, and it's only been like 15 minutes. This is crazy. Wow, that was delicious. That hit the spot. My belly's full, got a nice coffee. It's a nice sunny day in a beautiful town. Life is good. You know, you won't often see me exploring cities like this because, as I said before, I get so overstimulated by all the cars, all the noises, all the people. But my friends Ethan and Caitlin that you guys saw in my last video certainly made me appreciate it a little bit more. And if you want to see a really fun video that I did with them, where we explored an island off the coast of Maine, where we explored an abandoned old World War II fort, among many other things, you can watch that on my Patreon, and I'll have a link to that in the description of this video. And of course, by subscribing to my Patreon, you're supporting me and Millie and our adventures. So I appreciate you. So there's this pirate museum here called the Real Pirates Museum, and apparently they have the only real recovered pirate's treasure in this museum. So I think I'm gonna check that out. Well, that was super cool, seeing real treasure recovered from pirates. The fact that that's like the only verified treasure ever recovered is even more interesting. All right, I think I'm gonna hang out in the van for a bit and just chill. Scoot over, scoot over. I need a little more room. Oh, it feels nice to come back in the van and just lay down on the bed. Man, I've been doing a lot of walking these past 2 days, but it's okay. I've needed it. I cannot believe it is noon already. That is crazy. This day is flying by. But to be honest, I think I'm gonna take me a little power nap in this parking lot here. But we got this nice view of this car in the window. Come here. Good girl. Okay, I'll see you guys in a few. Well, that was a good 30-minute nap. I think I'm gonna start preparing some lunch here. So I'm not hungry right this moment, but I'm going to be eventually, and I'm gonna try not to eat out for lunch. So I'm gonna hard boil some eggs and make some egg salad to have for later to make some egg salad sandwiches. So I know I said I wasn't gonna eat out for lunch, but like, what's one ice cream cone gonna do, you know? It's just one.
Someone likes what you like, that's a good thing. Potato flour.
I don't know, I haven't tried.
My life is complete. Oh shoot. That was Michael Myers. I know him. Whew. Okay. I have been walking so much today, but I need some food in my belly. So I'm going to make a quick little batch of egg salad, make me a little sandwich before I go to the Salem Witch Trails Museum, which I booked earlier this morning. Hello. I am in the van making me some food before I go to this. Oh, I'm in Salem, by the way. Wow, that was delicious. But we gotta scram because we gotta be at the museum in about 15 minutes and we got quite a trek to go. Millie, I love you. I'll be back. So unfortunately, because this is a museum, I probably won't be able to take you guys in there, which is a little unfortunate, but I'll update you guys afterwards. There it is, the Salem Witch Museum.
I know what's in there.
Me here.
Wow. Well, that was pretty cool. Wasn't quite what I was expecting. I expected a traditional museum with like a bunch of artifacts from 1692 when the witch trials took place here. However, it was more of like an audio tour with a bunch of wax figurines. But either way, it was super cool. I didn't really find out any new information. It kind of just retold the story I've already researched myself. But overall, it was a fun experience. But since it's getting so dark, I think I'm ready to head over to my campsite for the night and get settled in. Millie, hi! I missed you, oh my gosh! I'm home, Millie, I'm home! We gotta go to our campsite for the night and get settled in, okay? Ouch! Well, it's only 8 o'clock, so I think I'm gonna get some editing done on a YouTube video before I cozy up in bed and watch a movie.
Mr. Loon E. Tunes. Oh.
All right, folks. Millie and I are calling it for the night. It's been a really fun filled day of adventuring around this really cool town, but I'm ready to just lay in my bed and watch Hubie Halloween because I'm feeling so festive. But thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate you. If you guys want to see more videos that you will not find here on my YouTube channel, you can subscribe to me on Patreon and support me and Millie in our adventures by doing so and get access to a bunch of exclusive content. So go check it out. But until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one.